I'm back with Leonie, who's been a victim of bullying her entire life. And joining us now is former American Idol contestant and anti-bullying activist for the group Hey U.G.L.Y. Please welcome Devin Rush. Devin, tell everybody about Hey U.G.L.Y.
Yeah, Hey U.G.L.Y, which stands for Unique, Gifted, Lovable You, is an incredible, amazing nonprofit that empowers youth to be part of the solution to bullying. So they've been around since 2002. They help schools to co-create an environment of inclusion, acceptance, and respect. And since 2002, they've helped millions of students through their website, which is heyugly.org, their Choose to Change radio show, and also school assemblies like the one that I do. Mine's called I Am Enough, and I go to schools all over the country and I sing for the students and teach them how to squish out the negative thought in their head that tells them they're not good enough. Yeah. Thanks.
The reason you do this is because you can relate to her situation. Tell us about it.
I was bullied too, and I heard your story, and I repeated 6th grade because I was being bullied, and I also moved schools, so I can completely relate to you. My biggest issue was that I didn't know how not to believe what people were saying about me. So I would do what Hey U.G.L.Y calls self-bullying, which is where I would take all of the negative things that were being said about me, and I would say them to myself 3,000 times, which, of course, unfortunately, led me to believe what they were saying. And I'm sure you can relate to that. And when I was at school, I would go to the nurse's office sometimes and I would fake being sick so that I could go home. And the thing was that when the nurse would believe me and send me home early, I still couldn't escape the bullying because I had become my biggest bully.
What advice do you have for her?
I remember the first time that I looked in the mirror and honestly tried to say I love you to myself. And it was incredibly difficult. But after I said it 10 times, I started to believe it. And now after saying that 3,000 times to myself, I believe that. And now I do love myself. And the thing is that self-love is a practice. And you cannot fail when you practice something.
Right.
Right?
That's true. Earlier this season, we had someone here from the anti-bullying organization called Hey U.G.L.Y, who helped a teen cope with being bullied. Now, Hey U.G.L.Y stands for Unique, Gifted, Lovable You. And the episode really resonated with our audience. Here to explain from Hey U.G.L.Y, please welcome Betty Hefner. Hi, Betty. Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me here.
So what happened after the show aired?
Steve, I mean, our phones start ringing off the hook. We were getting calls from parents who had kids who were being bullied, so we were able to be service to them. And then we were getting calls from adults that were bullied when they were kids that are still carrying some pain around with them. So they wanted to help us raise funds because we're a 100% volunteer nonprofit organization. So they started doing all sorts of different things. A lady in Nashville, Tennessee, by the name of Gloria Connolly, she's a travel agent. She's working on a 7-day luxury cruise to Alaska. A percentage of that money is going to be coming back to Hey U.G.L.Y so we can bring our programs to Alaska there. And so I want to thank everybody that contacted us. And because of your show, I want to thank you so much and your amazing staff. The thing I like about you the most is the wisdom that you share with your audience. And when you were talking to those kids today, you were talking to those kids today about turning around and facing a bully. That's exactly what we do with the kids. We wrote a book called The Stop Bullying Handbook with middle school kids, and they came up with a saying. Look at the bully and say, who's treating you so mean that you have to be mean to me?
You were approached by a company because of this.
Oh my God, a company in Great Britain, a software company, supplies schools with early warning signs for bullying and violence. And they're bringing their programs to the United States of America. Their name's Impero, and they selected us to be their bullying consultant on that.
Oh, wow, that's really good.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations, thank you so much. Hey, folks, welcome. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel. Don't forget to click here to subscribe to my channel. That way you won't miss a single hot new video, some really good stuff. And then I want you to click here to see more clips from the show right now.